Hey, what's up? Mike here. In this video, I'll show how Power BI can easily compute for you the adjusted sales forecast based on different scenarios. Check it out. Let's say you're in a meeting with the marketing director, procurement director, and the CEO of DebitCredit company. The marketing director mentioned in the meeting that his team is planning to increase the price of product A, but expects that there will be a decline in sales volume. He gave you these three scenarios. First scenario is that the price increase is at 10% with no expected decrease in sales volume. The second scenario is that the price increase is at 15% but sales volume is expected to decrease by 5%. And the last scenario is that the price increase is at 20% but sales volume is expected to decrease by 10%. He then asks you these two questions. How much will be the new budgeted sales for each scenario? The second question is, what price increase will provide the highest sales for the company? Let's head over to my laptop and I'll show how Power BI easily computes these figures for you. There are three report canvases in this Power BI file. I'll start with the case facts and go towards the sales budget report canvas. I'll discuss the cost and profit budget report canvas as part 2. I'll post the link down below once I complete the video. So, you are working with debit credit company. Your company sells 3 products. Product A sells for 20 currencies and has the highest margin but the lowest volume. Product B sells for 15. And lastly, product C sells for 10, has the lowest margin but contributes to more than 40% of your sales. Your company sells these products to 3 of your major customers. Customer A is your top customer, buying mostly product A. Customer B buys mostly products B and C, while customer C purchases mostly product A. So that covers the case facts. Let's now move to the sales budget report canvas to show the impact of the different scenarios given by the marketing director. I'll first explain what each graph shows. This graph shows the sales mix of the original budget. This graph shows you the new sales budget after the adjustment in volume and price. We will compare these two after changing our assumptions in price and volume. This graph shows you the cumulative total for the year. This is the graph that shows the sales expected per customer. And lastly, this is where we choose the different parameters to change product A's volume and price. Okay, let's begin with the highest price increase of 20% with expectation that volume will decrease by 10%. Okay, so let's adjust the product A price to 20%. So as you can see here, the increase in price alone will move sales up by 21,600. But if you factor in the decline in volume, which is at 10%, sales will now be at 8,640. Let's take note of that and move to the next scenario. Let's start with scenario 2, but first let's reset everything back to 0. Okay. So scenario 2 is setting the price increase at 15% with expectation that volume will decrease by 5%. So we set it at 15. So as you can see here, with the price increase of 15%, sales sales increased by 16,200. So it is not as high compared to the previous scenario, which is expected. So now if we factor in the decline in volume, which is at 5%, sales increase is only at 9,990. This seems higher compared to the first scenario. So let's take note of this and see what happens with the last one. Okay, so let's reset everything first. So in this last scenario, the marketing director is planning to increase the price by 10% with no expected impact on sales volume. So with this, total sales would increase by 10,800. Okay, so let's summarize everything in an Excel. So for scenario one, total sales for the price increase at 20% with 10% decline in volume is at 8,640. For scenario two, which has the 15% price increase and 5% decline in volume, it is at 9,990. For scenario three, which has a 10% increase in price, but with no expected decline in volume. So it is at 10,800. So as you can see here, scenario three has the highest sale compared to the other two scenarios. So, what do you guys think? For your comments and questions, post them down in the comment section below. If you like this video, big thumbs up. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.